Having the appropriate mindset is the first step toward being wealthy. Some people believe that being wealthy is out of their reach. The rich have fundamentally different attitudes about money, distinguishing them from people who never prosper financially. Why do the rich seem to get richer over time, while the poor stay poor or even get poorer? Why do the wealthy accumulate wealth over time, whereas the poor never see a gain in net worth, even when they get a substantial sum of money, such as a tax refund? If essential requirements are met, it is quickly spent on a new television or a vacation. Wealthy and poor individuals approach money in very different ways. Let us investigate why the wealthiest appear to get richer all the time and why the middle class never escapes mediocrity. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. The wealthy learn about money, whereas the poor do not, because they lack the drive to learn about money and how to use it to better their lives. They are frequently frightened by money and are afraid of failing. Despite the fact that practically everyone has access to financial literacy reading material, the internet, and YouTube, some people fail to take advantage of it. A typical remark used by the poor is, "I don't care about money." Money, whether they recognize it or not, plays a significant part in our lives. Money determines where you live, what you do during the day, what you drive, what you do for leisure, where you vacation, what you eat, and a major portion of your health. Consider this for a moment. What would your life be like if you had a limitless quantity of money? People spend far more time than they realize thinking about money, so learning how to use it to improve your life is critical. They take advantage of debt. Most people regard debt as a bad thing that costs money every month, and it is frequently abused. It's a convenient method to make impulse purchases on items you can't truly afford. It would be lovely to have a new car, and all you have to do is sign on the dotted line and drive it away today. It should go without saying that if you can't pay cash for an item, it's out of your price range. Poor individuals perceive credit as a way to receive what they want right away without having to work for it. They believe that debt always costs them money. Rich people, on the other hand, use debt to their advantage, usually by purchasing income-producing assets that will generate them money. They may utilize a mortgage to purchase a rental property that will generate revenue over time, or they may use a low-interest loan to purchase a new automobile instead of paying cash, so that the money may be used to build a business, invest, or create a new income stream. Rich people use debt wisely, only purchasing products that they can actually afford or that will make them money. They prioritize investing. Poor individuals remain poor because they do not take the essential steps to develop wealth. They create excuses and say that they are unable to achieve achievement for a number of reasons. Everyone has the ability to become wealthy. Those who claim they cannot are typically afraid of failing or unwilling to put out the necessary effort. Rich people make sacrifices and prioritize investment over consumption. If they want to make a purchase, like as a new automobile, they will discover a strategy to earn passive income that will cover the cost of the car before purchasing it. In other words, rather than being obliged to work harder, they will purchase or construct income-generating assets that will pay for the item. This rise in income could come from stocks, real estate, or just better earnings from a firm. It takes a little longer to make purchases this way, but having these expenses covered by passive income is worth it in the long term. Poor folks purchase a car and then labor even harder to meet the payments. They are no better off in 5 or 10 years than they were before. The wealthy are concerned about long-term profitability. Poor people are typically unwilling to invest since the return on investment could take months or years, which is simply too lengthy for them. They won't need money in the future, right? They think in the short term and would rather spend their money and enjoy it now. Rich people plan for the long term and understand that the chances of seeing a satisfying return on their investments are extremely high. No one likes to wait years to spend money, but what matters is that good investments offer exponential returns. By deferring the purchase of a $40,000 car and investing the money instead, those funds will have grown into a considerably greater sum, permitting the purchase of a $400,000 car if desired. Balance is essential in all aspects of life. You want some money to spend today, but you also want to save money for the future and let it grow. The rich may produce profits for many years by having a long-term vision, whereas the impoverished couldn't care less about decades in the future. They generate various streams of income. Poor people are prone to have only one source of income and are uninformed that in order to prosper, they must focus on generating many sources. They most likely only earn active revenue from their employment. If they need to take a sick day or leave on vacation, the money stops completely. School always taught you to get a solid job that pays the bills, but they never taught you to create several streams of income that pay you in different ways. How do they make money other than through their job? Income from a side business, royalties from a book, music or podcast, rental income from real estate, interest from a bank account, or stock dividends are examples of supplementary income streams. The wealthy look for new opportunities. Rich individuals are continually looking for new ways to make money and are aware that an opportunity may emerge at any time, so they are always ready to take advantage of it. When the stock market crashes, the wealthy seize the chance and usually profit handsomely by purchasing equities at a great discount. They are prepared for these occurrences by having funds on hand. This is the polar opposite of poor. Middle-class people are scared away from such chances and may even sell their equities to the rich at a very low price, if they own shares at all. People frequently over-leverage their properties by borrowing the utmost amount possible. When their sole source of income is disrupted, they are forced to return it to the bank, which will eventually sell it to a wealthy investor looking for an opportunity. These are evident cases of direct transfers of wealth from the poor to the privileged as a result of insufficient financial resources. The wealthy recognize an opportunity and are prepared to grasp it. They are dedicated to achievement. The poor and middle classes are satisfied where they are, to the point where they are unwilling to go to any length to improve their situation. They waste time watching TV and wasting hours on social media, but the wealthy work extra hours, learning and developing. Sure, they'd like to be wealthy. It appears to be so from the outside. However, once they see how much time and work is required to achieve, they conclude it isn't worth it. Rich people are dedicated to success and will go to almost any length to get it. Even if they fail, they will try again because they know that anyone who has achieved enormous success has most certainly failed numerous times. Rich people understand the value of money and how it can enhance others' lives, which is why they work so hard to get it. Being poor is difficult, but becoming rich is far more difficult, so choose your poison. You can struggle to pay your payments, live paycheck to paycheck, and hoping you don't get evicted from your home. You could also be concerned with issues that the wealthy are concerned with, such as if their investment will multiply by 100, allowing them to achieve a new level of financial stability. Remember what successful individuals do so that you might succeed as well. Following in their footsteps will ensure that you become richer over time, while others continue to become poorer. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?